Yo, what is up guys? It is your boy Luigi Checker here, back with another amazing tier ranking video, and for this tier ranking video, we are doing the Undertale soundtrack, and as you can see here, I got all the soundtrack fully prepared for this tier ranking here, and as per usual in these tier ranking videos, we'll do it by S, A, B, C, D, D, and F, and of course, S is obviously like songs that are like absolutely spectacular, and I love like the freaking like depth, and I never would mind like listening to it over and over and over again. A is like, yeah, I still like love those songs like a lot, but like, maybe after like some time though, like, yeah, I could get like a little bit like frustrated by it or something, but still absolutely love the song though, of course. And then B is just kind of like, yeah, it's a pretty good song, like it's pretty much all there is to it. And C is like average, or like kind of like average like in there. Then D is just like, yeah, like there's some like, you know, some kind of like redeeming qualities about it, but it's not too great. And then F is just, yeah, the song's absolutely horrible, like I don't like it like whatsoever. And yeah, like if you think of the Undertale soundtrack, there actually is gonna be some songs that are gonna be in that like there, but I'm not like in that rank there. But I'm honestly super excited to be doing one of these tier ranking videos again, since the last time I did one was all the way back in the summer for my Mario Galaxy like OST tier ranking. If you want to go check that out, you can go check out my tier ranking playlist down in the description below, where I've ranked all like the Linkin Park albums and also like Mario Galaxy soundtrack so far. And I'm hoping to do more of these in the future if you guys are very interested in checking more of these out. So yeah, I guess without further ado, I'm very excited to go and check out. I'm very excited to see how I'm gonna end up like ranking these, and I do apologize if you're gonna like I'm gonna cut them like out though, but if you see multiple cuts like throughout the video, then it's because of like advertisements that play like for when I'm doing the Undertale soundtrack, since this soundtrack is very popular. Like the playlist I checked out literally has 450 million views like in it. It's absolutely ridiculous like how many people have checked out like the soundtrack. So I do apologize if it's gonna like like if they're gonna see a lot of cuts like for me cutting out advertisements, so that's just kind of what there is to expect. But I really hope you guys will enjoy this tier ranking video, and of course make sure to go like and subscribe for more of these awesome videos in the future. So without further ado, you know, I gotta start off in the beginning. Yep, we gotta start off in the beginning. We're going for Once Upon a Time. Yeah, so Once Upon a Time, like, for me, like, it's honestly a great introduction, like, onto the game, like, really kind of, like, getting you, like, into, like, the story of, like, Undertale, like, it's just like once like you hear those notes, like you just feel the wave of like nostalgia like coming to you. But honestly, for me though, it's a pretty average soundtrack. There's nothing like too incredibly like special about it though. And yeah, what I'm gonna try to do like throughout this tier ranking video as well is I'm gonna like try to put like the ones like more that I feel like are more like in the higher C tier. I feel like this is more like an average like C tier like for me here, but yeah, as you'll see like throughout the video though, like I'm gonna try to like put like songs like over the other, like if I like this song more than the other, so there'll be like high S, maybe like high B, high A, and then like high S, you know, you kind of get the idea, or like low S or low A, yeah, you kind of get it. So but yeah, I think this is a pretty average soundtrack overall. It's not something that I would really come like if I were to go to the Undertale soundtrack, I definitely wouldn't think of like, oh, playing like Once Upon a Time like before anything else. Yeah, no, but it's a great introduction to the Undertale soundtrack though, for sure. And then we got the start menu, and there's a way better like full menu version later, like, you know, like in the soundtrack. And yeah, kind of like Once Upon a Time, it's like, you know, yeah, start menu for me, it's not really anything too special. Like it's like not necessarily bad. There's some kind of redeeming qualities about it, but actually I think I'm gonna put start menu in the D rank, yeah, the D tier. Oh, then you got a very classic little like short piece here. Your best friend. Gotta go for this one quickly since it's only 23 seconds. Yeah, a little very nice fitting theme for Flowey, the little troll, like ending up like becoming a demonic, like a looking like flower, then like becomes Asriel, as old big bruh dude. I think yeah, Your Best Friend. I could probably put this one a little bit like above like Once Upon a Time. It's a little bit more enjoyable. And then the music where we go and falling down, Artorial goes out and ends up like rescuing you from the demonic Flowey the Flower. Again, like a lot of these like beginning like soundtracks, they're nothing really too special to me, but like this is like a really iconic like Undertale like soundtrack though, like, you know, with like, you know, because you hear like this melody like come back like again like later on, because you get like the falling down like reprise later, and honestly that's a much better version of this here, but I think I would actually put this above like these ones here, yeah, falling down. Yeah, so far we're just staying at, but I think I think our next one though, I think that will end up like in a higher ranking, which is Ruins. Ruins is an iconic theme. Like I've actually used the theme, I think, like at least once in one of my like videos. I think it was like for like a blog video or something. It's just a nice soothing theme, like going through like one of the first like big areas like in the game, which is the Ruins, and just the pianos and stuff is really nicely done, and then like those like, you know, like 8-bit like sonic sounds you hear like coming up like later like in the song, like in just a few seconds here actually. Yeah, this part, like, I'm here. It sounds really, really nice. Like, it's a great theme just to hear, like, if we're going for, like, a beginning area, like, in the game and everything. And I personally like it a lot, actually. But, like, but it's definitely not, like, it's definitely B tier worthy, at least. But it's definitely, it's not gonna get an S or, like, A tier, like, for me, of course. But still great overall, like, soundtrack for, like, one of the big first beginning areas, like, in the game. You'll be walking around in for at least a bit, for sure. Oh, so the Undertale soundtrack number 6. Ooh, so Temperate. I'm sorry to pronounce that wrong. But yeah, this is actually one of the soundtracks I kind of forget about. Yeah, I literally forget how like the soundtrack kind of like exists, and that doesn't really like say anything like too great about it. Honestly, I don't have too much like to say about this one. This one is just like it's an okay one to me. Like it's not really too much special to me though, but I think I'll give it a good old like low C tier because it's not bad to listen to. Like I don't dislike it. It's like because I don't dislike it enough like for it to go like into D tier for me. So Anticipation. Now this is one of the definitely just kind of like the soundtrack's there for like its like purpose, you know. That's kind of like one of the like those like soundtracks. And yeah. I think I'm gonna, yeah, like there's not really any like thing great about this like one here, so I think this can be our first like F rank there in Anticipation. Yeah. Unnecessary tension, just a little fun area like where Toriel just randomly runs away from you. Yeah, nothing to like. There's a lot of these that are like there's nothing really too special for them. I'll probably put this one in the D tier. Yeah, I think that's a good spot for it. And then you get your classic old battling theme. You hear a lot for like all the battles you do. And honestly, it's not a bad battle theme. Again, like this is kind of one of these themes. It's like this is not like a theme I'm like, oh yeah, I'll go back to like, you know, right away, like when I'm like listening like to some Undertale like soundtrack again. But it's still great to hear like when you're like when you're going for like a whole run through of like the Undertale like soundtrack. So definitely this is gonna get the highest ranking so far with I think like a decent like middle like kind of like in between like high B and like middle like B for me, like normal B. I think that's kind of like where I would put it. Now this next one now I think actually might end up getting high. Thing is for this one though, there's like a really like better like version of this like later, so I think I'm probably gonna put the better version like just slightly higher than this one. But for Ghost Fight though, this is a great like a great decent like nice boss theme for fighting our good old like boy Naps the Block. Yep, poor little Naps the Block always seems to be absolutely depressed out of his mind. But yeah, Ghost Fight, I think I'd put it like on a high B. Yeah, I think Ghost Fight's definitely high B. I don't think it's still like it doesn't like feel like it hits like that S or A rank for me. And we get to our soul trait soundtrack. Determination. Yeah, it's the fun game over theme you're gonna definitely hear a lot when you're fighting Sans, like, you know. And if you guys have fought Sans would know what I'm talking about, or see videos of people fighting Sans, or you know, just other like fun boss fights in the game you can most likely die to, but you get the idea. I think it's not like, you know, like a very like depressing like game over theme, which actually I kind of like, because like most like when time to get game over, like the game just feels like it's so down and you're just raining down on you. This is just like a game like the game over theme that like it says determination, like it just gives you like when you hear like the theme you're just like, yeah, you get more determined inside like to do better like on next time, and that's pretty cool. The song actually has a very fitting like title to it in my personal opinion. But even with the fitting title and everything, I'm probably gonna put it like, oh, this one though, oh boy. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna put it above like Falling Down. I think it definitely deserves like at least high C for me. But this one, oh man, good God, like this is one of the sound like if there's soundtracks like out there that gives me the chills, oh, yo, if I want good study music, this is great study music. But the name of it, just home, like you just feel like you're in such a cozy home, like a tutorial. I think tutorial's like house, like like I'm literally actually getting some chills like right now listening to this theme. It's just so nice. Like freaking like Toby Fox does a great job just like using simple notes but just making it sound like so great. And that's what I love. Like Toby Fox can just do like crazy like rockin' like songs like Megalovania, but he can just do like such soothing stuff like this, and I love it. So Home definitely gonna get a good A rank for me for sure. And then the music box version of it too is also not too bad at all. But honestly, I prefer more of like the guitar like feel for it though. But home music box though, I think I would I think I'll put it like at least like right there. I think it's like not as good as the Ghost Fight theme, but I think it's like in between though. But just like, you know, like the theme, like a home theme with like just the guitar and stuff. Oh, it's great. But now we're gonna get to one that you may be surprised where I'm gonna be putting this one on, but oh, this is a good one in Undertale soundtrack though. Heartache. Toriel's like battle theme. Oh, one of the many great like battle themes like in this game. And yeah, like it's a great battle theme. Like definitely this is definitely one of the soundtracks that like, you know, I would definitely like come back to like and listen to like for sure. And definitely like a fan favorite like out of like the soundtrack for sure. And yeah, like it definitely still holds up pretty well like to this day like for sure. And I love like how he uses like its notes and then like comes like to the parts like where like here like where it hits down just like harder on you. And just and like a freaking like Toby Fox like really does a good job like making themes that really feels like it fits the character. And yes, this theme really feels like it fits Toriel very well. So Heartache, I'm gonna put it at high A. I feel like high A is a pretty good spot for it. But like, you know, Heartache though, for me personally, like it's a great theme, but I just don't feel like it hits that S tier for me. Oh, but there's one song coming up next that definitely hits S tier. Oh, 100%. Sans, yep, we're putting him S tier. Nah, I'm just kidding. Sans is a great theme, but it's not S tier. But totally it's Sans S tier. Now should I? It's just a great goofy theme. I don't know why. I just like, but like, is it a theme though that I would like listen to like 100 times over and not get like bored? Yeah, that's probably where I would like draw the line and probably put it in A. But yeah. I can't believe I'm doing this, but I think I also like this goofy, stupid theme. It's not stupid, it's great. More than a Heartache. And you're probably gonna rage at me in the comments, but it's my list and it's my opinions. And that's something I forgot to say in the beginning of the video. You can judge my opinions all you want, but like, this is my list, my opinions and stuff. Like, you can tell me your like opinions and stuff in the comments. So yeah. I'm gonna have probably a very different list from whatever you're gonna have. So there's 101 different soundtracks. Like this one, for example. There's a much greater like sounding theme coming up later, but yeah, well we'll get to you. Yeah, we'll get to you, Mr. Bonetrousle. But Nyeh, the great Papyrus loves this theme. It very much fits me very well. Nyeh, yes, I always loved my good Papyrus voice. You lazy bones. I think I'll put you. I think I'll put like Nyeh like right here. I think that's fine. Actually, is it better than Ghost Fight? Eh, I like the like but like Bonetrousle is definitely gonna be up a lot higher. Another good, relaxing, just soothing piece, like just to for the area. Like Toby Fox does a great job. Really matching music that like goes to the area. You're gonna hear me say this a lot in the video, but it's just true, and I really want to hone down that point like so much. Like Snowy just fits like like the Snowdin like area that's like you're in. And but for me personally, like I do like this theme, but it's just not something I would listen to like, you know, like over and over again. Like but I am probably gonna put Snowy. I think this is probably a good spot for it. Yeah, put it in. We'll put it in like solid like middle like B tier. Ooh, so Holiday. Yeah, this is another one of these like soundtracks in the Undertale like catalog that I do slightly like forget about, and yeah, there's nothing really too special for me like on this one here, but still got that Toby Fox great vibe that he does like with his like music though. Yeah, I'm probably gonna like just put this one maybe like about right here. Yeah, I don't know, it's just nothing that special. The little theme that you get like when like the little you guys gonna remind me what the I'll probably just put text at the bottom like what the dog couple is called since I'm forgetting like right now. Like it's a little theme that I play for you like when they're going around trying like to go like and sniff you and stuff. Yeah, it's just way too short. Like nothing like really that like great about it. I mean, it's a little bit of like a little bit of a bop, but yeah, like At least what I'll do is I'll give it some recognition and put it above Anticipation, since, you know, it's definitely better than Anticipation. You can give it that much at least. But yeah, it's our second F tier because it's just too short and just doesn't really offer too much, really. And yeah, this is another one that doesn't really offer like that much like either, but definitely like it describes like that soundtrack, a mysterious place, like you're in a mysterious place, and the music definitely really gives you that vibe. But yeah, I'm probably just gonna put that one there. We're getting more like above like the F ranks. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like it's kind of soothing in a way, but it's just too short and just too simple to me, and I just don't really like it that much. Oh, but this next one, we got another S tier here, guys. Oh yeah, 100% S tier. Dogsong, best soundtrack in all of Undertale, like without a shadow of doubt in my mind. Absolutely best like soundtrack. For real though, I'm really gonna put you about right there. Can't believe I'm saying. Actually, no, I'm gonna put you at very low B tier. It's just a great troll song, honestly. But yeah, it's just like, you know, it definitely like is a pretty like good like funny song, but like it's nothing like in like S or A tier though, of course. This is a very this is definitely like honestly the better like Snowdin theme for me, like Snowdin Town like theme. This is honestly a more enjoyable like Christmassy like sounding like theme like and yeah, I'm actually like gonna put this one at pretty low A tier because honestly like I really like the cheerful vibe for it. Like it's just a nice fun song like to go like and listen to like and I just love like the cheerful like vibe it gives, because you know I love me some good old like cheerful music every now and then, and yeah. I think Snowdin Town will go up there. I really like that theme that much, yeah. But it's like very low A tier. Like it's barely like just in that A tier status though. And yeah, Shop is like a little bit more like a slowed down version, more like a soothing version of like the Snowdin like town like theme. Yeah, actually for me though, honestly Shop's not that memorable like for me, like believe it or not. So, but I think I'll at least give it like around like high like C tier, like kind of a high C tier and like middle C tier, like kind of in between. Oh, but man, I don't know about you guys, but like I have loved this like I've even used this like soundtrack as like one of my like introduction videos like for my Halloween like stuff like this year. Like it's just such a great fun theme. I'm gonna turn it up a little bit, just so great. You're fighting the great papyrus, and you go great papyrus has a great bouncing on bopping theme. And you know, on Bonetrousle, honestly, I don't mind making it the first S tier. Bonetrousle is honestly like big S tier, like for me. It's just such a fun theme to listen to. Like, how is this not a fun theme to listen to? And honestly, I don't mind that it keeps looping over and over again, like when I'm fighting him. It's just such a fun theme to listen to. And they also give it so much justice, like when I was listening to like the 5th like anniversary like concert like for like this song here. They gave this song so much like justice. Oh man. Great, just great fun like soundtrack in general. Absolutely like love it. Just finish it off a little bit. And speaking about like fun themes, we got another great fun theme like here. Definitely not as fun as like Bonetrousle against like the S tier though, but this is a really good like just a random like, you know, dates that you have like throughout Undertale, since you have way too many dates in Undertale. Like, you date Papyrus, you date like Undyne, and I think Metaton is like trying to have some kind of like romantic relationship with you as well. Even Alphys is like, you know, like trying to like to date you like kind of like what, I don't know what's of all the dating, but like honestly this is a pretty nice like fun dating music though. You know, I suppose like if you want like good just fun sounding like dating music, especially like with Papyrus, like you gotta have something like that sounds like a really fun for me though, I don't feel like it's S or A rank for me, but I think I would put it maybe like hey, move over, there we go. I think I put it right at the like near top of like B. Yeah. Not bad. And then these other ones I'm probably gonna put kind of like lower, since it's like the main dating theme. This is just kind of like a little dating theme that they have like thrown in there, like just to kind of give like a little bit different like a vibe. Yeah, the tense theme. Yeah, honestly for me the tense theme, I'm not really too big into like the tense like theme. I'll probably just put it right there. Yeah. This seems a little bit like nice like crazy fun here though. like a much like a sped up like version of this, like definitely like, kind of like going into like a little bit like a panic or like just like fast craze here, like that like this moment like goes into like for sure. It's just basically like a sped up like version of this like song. And yeah, I think I'd put sped up version. Like I'm gonna have like this like dating start at the top of B. I'm gonna put the dating fight at the top of C. Why not? Seems fitting. Premonition. If I butchered that so hard, I really apologize. Again, like this is kind of like one of those like mysterious, like really like sounding themes. I think this is the theme that plays like when like Sonic, well not Sonic. I haven't listened to like a lot of Sonic stuff and doing a lot of Sonic stuff recently. That just came out, my bad. But yeah, this is like I think this is the moment like where Sans is like talking about like Flowey. I think like in Grill Bees. And yeah, I mean like all these themes like do a great job if they fit the moment that they're like done for like very well. But for me though personally, I'm not really a huge fan of this song really. I think I'm gonna put this one at very low D tier, yeah. No, I'm not a fan of it. Danger Mystery. What do we got here? Yeah, Danger Mystery. I think is like the theme, like where Reprise is like talking like to Undyne. It fits its purpose in the like game, but I'm probably just gonna put it right there, just slightly above Anticipation. Yeah. And Undyne. We definitely got a very, very good Undyne like theme coming up, but this is not the too very like good Undyne theme. I'll give it a little bit of props and put it at high D, I suppose, but yeah, I don't want to put it any higher than that. Keep going. Like before, like when I first listened to the soundtrack of this game, like I loved like more of, like the really like bopping like battle themes. And I looked up like so much remixes of like those like in the past, like, and I didn't really give like themes like this like the justice that it deserves, and I really should have, because Waterfall is just such like, this is kind of one of those like it really gives like the mysterious vibe of like the area well, because like Waterfall is like a really mysterious area with like a lot of secrets and just like hidden lore and stuff, like, you know, behind it, like the lore of Undertale. Yes. Where you actually just finally get to see like Gaster in there and stuff like too and everything, and just like it really like, oh my gosh, like this like theme, like I don't know how like Polyvox does it, but it just fits the area so well, and I'm literally getting chills like I'm like listening to some theme. It's so great, like a great area theme, like seriously absolutely amazing. And I've definitely used this theme a couple times like in like some videos of mine. And yeah, I think I'm gonna put Waterfall right there. Really great theme, honestly. Like, I think it definitely deserves a tier for me. Amazing theme. The little fun Undyne running theme here. Yep. Yeah, nothing really too special about it. Like, definitely don't forget about this theme, of course. Like, I honestly love hearing like this like little kind of goofy sounding theme, like when you're like chasing Undyne. I mean, like, it sounds kind of intense in a way, but like not really that intense, like for you to really get scared by it. I think I'll put it just like in between Dating Fight and Determination. Yeah, not a bad place, I think. Quiet Water. Ooh. Yeah, again, this is kind of like one of these themes that's like very like, it's very relaxing, but no, it's just not really that kind of like type of relaxing that I like, if that makes any sense. I think I'll put Quiet Water. I think I'll like put it right there. Yeah. This theme though. Oh gosh. I mean, the much better version of this, like, you know, I'm definitely gonna be putting an S tier. Like, come on, like you gotta expect that. Like, oh man, like just like the sweet moment, like we actually get to put the umbrella like on top of the statue, and just the music box just starts like playing. Oh god, it's just, how is Toby Fox so good with just using such simple sounding notes, but just gives you the absolute like chills. Like, man, like what the heck, man. Honestly, like a great, just super simple theme. This is like, because like this is like a theme here, like that. It's like really relaxing and soothing, but it sounds great though. Honestly, with just like the simple notes that it has. I think I'll put Memory like right above like Snowdin Town. I think that's a pretty good spot for it. Alright, the bird that carries you over a disproportionately small gap. Very complex title just for like a very epic like push in the game here. Like honestly, this is way more epic than the whole like big like As Your Dreamer like part of the game. Way epic. Way more epic than that for sure. This is the most epic like part of the game for sure. But yeah, not too like if the theme was longer, like and it kept like that going, like I probably would have it like higher, but yeah, I think middle C is a good spot for it. But oh, we got a great theme coming up here, yo. Like I was talking about how Ghost Fight, is pretty good, but oh, tell me though, this is a great theme. It's like it's just a jamming like theme for you, just like to go jam out to, like when you're just fighting some crazy possessed like doll thing. Like it's just a great fun theme in general. Like how Bonetrousle was like a great like fun theme. This is honestly a really great like fun theme in its own way. And but for me though, actually, like this would be a song though, like over time I'll probably get a little bit bored like listening like to, but oh man, it's still phenomenal. Like though, like I'm saying that specifically because like this is not one of those songs that like yeah I can listen to like 100 times over and not like get bored of it. Like, and believe it or not, Bonetrousle I went like if I listened to that 100 times I wouldn't get bored of it. But yeah, this one though, I feel like definitely this is very like high A tier, like though, like it just barely like misses the S tier for me though, but very like a very high like A tier, like though for sure. Great theme there. Tell Fox, you definitely outdone yourself on this like boss theme. And we got Pathetic House, and it's also kind of a pathetic theme. I don't know. I mean, hey, it fits Naps the Block's character. Kind of like a pathetic character in general, like, don't be hating on me, but no, compared to all the other characters, like, in the other ground, Naps the Block is definitely one of the more pathetic, like, characters, like, one of the more pathetic monsters. I'll probably, like, put it, like, here, I'll give it some justice, and let me put it, like, right there. I'll put it on top. We'll put it in front of like Undyne. Give it high D. It's not really bad or anything. It's probably actually one of my like favorites, like out of like Naps the Blocks, like ghost tunes. But yeah, for me though, like the ghost tunes don't really do too much like things like for me. Spookwave's also like a decent one, but yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll put these at I think I know what I would do. I'm gonna put you at very low C tier. I'm gonna put you at very high D, and then Ghouliday. It's like it is kind of like way of trying to do like a little bit of like Jingle Bells there, trying to get some Christmassy sounding like Undertale soundtrack, and kind of miserably failing. Yeah, I am not a fan of this one, actually, believe it or not. No. I mean, cool Jingle Bells reference, but nah, not a huge fan. Oh, I'm trying to remember where this plays in the game. Maybe you guys could tell me in the comments like below. I honestly don't remember like where this plays in the game, but yeah, if that's saying something, then yeah, I don't know. I'm probably gonna put this like kind of like just a little bit under like Mysterious Place. No, it's not. Oh wait, I remember actually. This is the theme that plays like when you're lying on the ground, like with Naps the Block. Oh, I remember now. So don't go in the comments anymore. I just remembered because like we're going in like in order like of like the Naps the Block, like tunes from his house scene and the free soundtracks, and then when you sit on the floor with him. Yeah, I remember now. Yeah. Definitely like fits the name Chill. This one is, you know, a little bit of like a nice like banger. Not really something that I would go back to, but you know, it's a fun little theme, like for you trying to go cheer on like your snail and absolutely gets like terrified, and it just gets like your cheering ends up just like getting it like into like a comatose like state and just doesn't want to move at all. Like poor Mr. Thundersnail. Probably put Thundersnail about right there. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good spot for Mr. Thundersnail. Here we got another more of the catalog of like Temmie Fox's very derpy sounding themes. We get like Sands and like Dogsong, then we get the Temmie Village. Oh boy. Temmie Village. This is really fun, just like fun derpy like theme in general. And yeah, I think I've used it once in one of my like I think Fall Guys like highlights actually. Cause it felt like a really good like music just used like for like the derpy like moment. It's just a fun like really derpy sounding like theme. Let's see, where would I put it though? I'll put Temmie Village right there. I think that's a good spot for it. Middle B. Tem Shop. Yeah, for me actually, like, I definitely love the Temmie Village theme more than I love the Tem Shop, like, theme. The Tem Shop theme is honestly not too memorable, like, for me, but I think I do like it a little bit more than the shop themes. So we're gonna put it like there. I have the both shop themes like together, but oh man, here we get to some awesome soundtracks. Undyne's themes. Now this is the true Undyne music that we all know and love. Like, screw that like kind of pathetic like Undyne music we heard like earlier, but nah, again, Spear of Justice. Great Undertale themes. This is kind of like the more like I guess you can kind of call like higher like pitched like version of it, like, but it does its great purpose like before you end up like battling Undyne and really hear like the music that like the Spear of Justice, like you're facing like her like head on now, and now this is like but this is like Undyne giving her epic like monologue though, and then when you fight her like then you're really like going up close person on the Spear of Justice theme, like yeah, like this really fits more like for that moment like there, but Nyeh though, great just pounding theme, like, and I remember like Tommy Fox specifically just made it like because like some of the like renditions he had of like other theme, like he just didn't feel like it was like it fit like Undyne's character like too well, so he really wanted like to up it, like sounds like so like it really fits like Undyne as best as it possibly can, and he definitely did that like well. And yeah, I'm probably gonna put this one about right here. Yeah, I think that's a good spot for it. But Spear of Justice, oh yeah. Alright, Bonetrousle, sorry, you gotta get out of here. Spear of freaking Justice. Oh, great theme. I mean, there's even like a better Undyne theme coming up much later on in the soundtrack that's gonna be higher than this, like, but Spear of Justice, though, such a great battle theme, and like, I honestly, like, just can't, like, every time, like, when those notes hit, like, I just can't, like, stop, like, doing, like, punches, like, in the air, just such a great battling theme for such a great, like, well-written, like, character that has just so much enthusiasm and just, like, is so itching to have such, like, a great fight with you and everything. Love this theme so much. Definitely a big S tier like on that one. But now we just go to this one. Go to incredible themes just as something like this. Ooh. Yeah. Not yeah, no, I don't have anything else to say about that. It's just definitely worst Undertale soundtrack right now for the time being. And we got Alphys' theme. Honestly, Alphys is not one of my favorite characters, really, like, in there. Even though Alphys is an anime, like, weeb, like, I do like her for that reason, but, yeah, her theme, though, yeah, and her character, like, not really much too special, like, about it, so, yeah. I'll probably put Alphys, I'll put you about right there. You're just an average, so C. C for me, because it's definitely not worse than like any of these like themes like down below, but yeah, definitely not getting in like, it's just an average like song, nothing really too special about it. We got one of your first Metaton themes. It's Showtime. Very good Showtime music for sure. Until we get to like the banger of like the Metal Crusher's gonna be crushing some of these songs out of the park for sure. Not all the songs out of the park though. I think I'm gonna put it just behind Temmie Village. I think that's a pretty good solid spot for like it's a pretty good like Undertale like soundtrack though that I could definitely vibe to like every now and then for sure. Metal Crusher though. It's a crushing banger, oh man. It's actually one of those Undertale themes that actually I remember not liking too much when I first heard it, but as like most of these Undertale soundtracks come along, they really do grow on me for sure. And yeah, this is definitely one of those ones that grew on me. And yeah, I think before I would have it in C rank, but yeah, definitely I'm moving this up all the way to A rank. And yeah, I think this is a pretty good spot for a Metal Crusher. Pretty good, I think in between high A and just middle A for sure. I think I definitely goes there. Then we got the Hotland theme, another medium. Yeah, I actually don't mind this theme too much. It's definitely going in the average category, of course, because it's just not a phenomenal theme by any means. But over time, I actually am not mind the theme that much. But yeah, you know what? I'm gonna put it all the way up there. I think it deserves at least high C, but I just don't feel like it gets in the S and A a SAB rank for me. But definitely around good high C is pretty good on the. Actually, what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put it right at the top of C, since I think it is a little bit better than Dating Fight. All right, let's go. Ooh, wow, so heats. Oh, that's fame. Okay, well, I don't think it's worthy enough to be an F rank. Kind of like most of these Wawa themes are, but yeah, I'm probably just gonna go put you right there in the D, low D though. It's not bad enough to go into F, but definitely low D for me. All right, next. This is one of those unique, random, actually kind of hidden gems and Undertales soundtrack Stronger Monsters. Yeah, how many people remember this soundtrack to us? But actually, it's a little bit of a nice short minute banger in the Undertale soundtrack, honestly. So I'm actually gonna put this one about right there. Yeah. I think it's a nice just little little gem of a banger in the Undertale soundtrack. Yeah. Then we got Hotel. It's a nice little it's nice, nice little theme, yeah, for sure. Very much gives you I'm sorry I say this a lot. Probably my commentary on some of these songs are kind of boring at this point, but come on, what else am I gonna say? It's a it's just a very charming theme to have in a hotel. Yeah, very charming theme to have in a hotel setting, and it just feels like you're strolling along in a nice hotel, and I like it for that actually. Yeah. I don't feel like it's bad enough to be in C tier for me, but I think it's gonna be low B tier. I'm probably gonna have it right about yeah, actually I like it a little bit more than Ruins. Yeah, I think it's a good spot for it. A nice little just jamming hotel theme here. And can you really call this a hotel? I didn't. I didn't receive my mint on my pillow or anything. That's definitely the longest Undertale on the soundtrack for sure. And yeah, for one of the longest Undertale soundtrack, even longer than A Bird That Carried It Over a Disproportionately Small Gap. That's an alright theme. Nothing really too amazing about it. It's the theme where you're I'm doing one of the Menatons games, yeah. I'll probably put you at I think it's a little bit better than on the. I'll put you about right there at around high C. I think that's a good spot for it. And then we got Confession. I'm trying to remember where a character's confess. Well, actually, this is probably Alphys I'm confessing something to Frisk. Yeah, that's probably my best guess, since it's in the whole in between the whole Hotline area with Alphys and Frisk interacting with one another a lot. Yeah, it's kind of one of those just soundtracks that yeah, it's good for Alphys confessing to Frisk some things giving Alphys some hidden feelings in her heart. But for me though, I'll at least give it benefit of the doubt and put it right there. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really too big into those themes. And if Life Report was a little bit longer, yeah, I would probably a little bit more. But I will give it the benefit of the doubt and probably actually put it in high F though. It's just too short for me. And, since it was a little bit longer and a little bit a little bit more intense sounding, I kind of like it for that a little bit. I'll go put this right there. Yeah. Put death report there and then life report there. Yeah. Oh, but now we can go over for some Metaton like stuff and get to one of our awesome like themes for our spider, multiple armor spider character, Muffet's theme, Spider Dance. Ah, great theme. Great jamming like theme like overall though. I love this theme. Great theme. Of course I'm gonna definitely put this one in the S tier. For me though, I actually don't like it like more than like Bonetrousle and Spirit Justice, but definitely great S tier for sure. Great jamming like theme. Love Muffets like theme. Definitely one of the iconic like Undertale like soundtracks we all know and love for sure. Now we probably go on to one that's not very iconic whatsoever. I mean, this theme is slightly memorable, but actually, like, I've never, like, I never encountered, like, the enemy, like, this theme, like, plays, and it's actually, for a while, I never knew, like, this theme, like, well, actually, well, funny thing was, it's, like, I didn't play Undertale until, like, 4 years or something, until, like, when it came out, I decided to come around, like, to playing it, like, on the computer, and I was able, like, to get through both Genocide and, like, True Pacifist, like, route and everything, but, yeah, I, like, throughout those routes, though, for me playing the game, I never, like, experienced the enemy for this, and like, it's really, like, I really definitely remember this theme, but it's definitely one of the more forgettable, like, Undertale themes. But, you know, it's not bad or anything, for sure. It's kind of one of those songs you just kind of throw into, like, the C tier. Just trying to figure out where I want to throw it into, like, the C tier, though. I think Wrong Enemy is, like, definitely very much in the middle, like, of, like, C tier, for sure. And then we got another... Gotta continue with just the crazy like Metaton stuff that goes on in the game. And again, another theme like this, like you kind of get the idea. These type of themes are not really my kind of like vibe, so. Oh, untrue love, you're definitely not my one true love since you put you like right here. Yeah, sure, why not? Alright, what's this one? Oh, yeah, there's another just random Metaton. Metaton really gets a lot of, like, just, like, screen time, like, when you get the Hotline Nyeh. This one is honestly not too bad for, like, being a 33, like, on second song, like, 32, or whatever. It says 33 in the playlist and then 32 on the video, but, yeah. I think I'll probably put this one. I'll put you right there. Yeah, we'll put you right there. Oh god, though, this theme, like, this is the super, like, intense moment that you get, like, with, like, Sans at, like, one point, though, but, oh. Now, these are, like I said, these are the themes, though, that I, like, love, like, Toby Fox's just, like, simple, like, piano, like, playing talent, just giving you something soothing. It just gives you, like, such the great chills when you come back, like, to listen to it. It's raining somewhere else. Or you're sitting down with Sans and having a nice conversation, like, until, like, it gets, like, pretty dark at, like, one point where it gives you, like, the hollow, like, eyes, like, look like no eyeballs or anything. Oh, man, but great, like, theme, though. I love, like, it's kind of, like, I'm not really sure, like, if you, it kind of has, like, a little bit of, like, a jazz, like, kind of, like, feel to it, like, but without, like, really using, like, saxophones or, like, you know, these other, like, jazz instruments. It's a very soothing, like, jazz kind of, like, feel, I think. So, like, honestly, this game goes, like, for, like, a lot of different kind of, like, genres of, like, music. Like, I feel like, this stuff, like, gives you more of the jazz vibe. And actually, me, personally, like, I like a lot of, like, jazz, like, sounding, like, stuff, and this game really appeals to me, like, for that. I don't think, like, it's, like, something I listen to, like, 100 times, like, over and over again, but definitely great A tier, like, for sure. Thinking where I want to put it. I'm probably gonna put you right there. Yeah, I'm putting it pretty high, like, A tier, like, no, because I just love this theme, like, it's just such a great theme, but like in the Undertale soundtrack, like, catalog, but this next one, we'll get to one, but then the one after that, like, ooh, it's gonna be good. The core approach. Yeah. I'm gonna put you just second worst, like, Undertale soundtrack. Yeah, but this is a great Undertale soundtrack. I've used this in many of my videos. Oh, yeah. I'm definitely putting this one already, like, I'm high up and I'll, like, talk about it. Like, again, this is one of these, like, because, like, I was so focused, like, on, like, the battling themes, like, liking those, like, so much, like, back then, like, I didn't, like, grow to, like, appreciate, like, core, like, that much, and, yeah, core, another, like, good, like, high A tier, like, Undertale, like, soundtrack for me. It's so good, like, oh my gosh, like, how is this, like, such a good jamming, techno-y, kind of, like, sounding tune, like, for this area, and why did it take me so long to really get to grow to like it? But I'm glad I eventually really get the Undertale soundtrack another chance, because oh, this soundtrack is so good. Like, honestly, like, I feel like it's slightly underrated, like, compared to like some like the other like really big banger like tunes. It's definitely one of the more popular ones, of course, since we still has like 7.3 million views on like an Undertale soundtrack. But yeah, it's definitely one of like kind of one of the like a mediocre like ones that people don't appreciate like too much, at least in my personal opinion. And yeah, core honestly needs to deserve some more love. It's a great Undertale soundtrack, and just such like a bop to like to listen to for sure. And then we have our 8-second one here. That's you know what I think about short Undertale soundtracks. Yeah, I'll give this one a little bit better of a doubt and put it low D. Oh my! And you know what? for some nice, cool little guitar riffs, I'm gonna give it a little bit of a low D. Yeah, I'll put it right there. But this soundtrack, I'm definitely not giving it low D. I'm not giving it maybe a high C or middle B or like just maybe average A. No. I'm giving it a freaking S ranking, baby. And you know what? I think this is honestly one of my favorite fast soundtracks on Undertale like things so far. But there's some like later though that will be higher than it. Actually, we're getting very close to one that's gonna be higher than. You guys probably know what's coming up soon. Death by Glamour, oh my gosh, like, I mean, Spirit Justice is, like, a banger, like, a really, like, hard-hitting, like, tune, and Bonetrousle is just a really fun tune to listen to, and also well as, like, Spider Dance, but Death by Glamour, though, that just ups it up to, like, to another level. This is just, like, disco, like, party, like, DJ, like, music, and it's done so incredibly well. I always, like, love jamming out to this one, especially when it gets to this part here. Yeah, this deserves the 22 million views that it has. Yes, like, oh, it's such a great theme, yo. Such a banger, like, definitely, like, one of the most banger, like, tracks, like, on, like, the whole Undertale, like, catalog. It's just so much fun to listen to. And I feel weird, like, in the game, like, they don't, like, play this version of it. They play, like, a little bit, like, a, different, like, tone kind of, like, sounding for it. But, oh, the Undertale style, like, the OST for it, though, such fun to listen to, though, like, seriously, it's so great. Then we get to like the funny number like soundtrack for the fans. I talk about like how great like like the freaking Death by Glamour is. Let me go into one that yeah. Again, like with these kind of like vibe of like songs, I'm not really that huge of a fan of. So I think you kind of have a little bit of an idea where I'm gonna put it. Probably gonna put you like right there. Yeah. And then the next one, just a longer, in my opinion. We're just gonna put longer. We're gonna put long elevator is like the next worst like Undertale like soundtrack. Oh, but I can't believe I didn't give this song like justice like back then. This is one of the this is honestly one of the best like soundtracks I've heard in a video game ever. Like, holy crap. Just the way the song just builds, like, throughout it, and it gets, like, a beautiful flute part, such as just, like, guitar, and just adds, like, in piano, and just all these, like, gorgeous, like, instruments, and just goes into a beautiful-ass masterpiece, telling the story of, like, the first human that, like, fell down, like, in the underground, and, like, the whole, like, story of, like, ASGORE, and, like, Asriel, and, like, Toriel, like, the whole, like, Dreamer, like, family. This music is like Toby Fox, like honestly like Toby Fox's like best work in my opinion. I mean, there is like one soundtrack like that'll be coming up that I personally think is better than this, but This definitely, without a shadow of doubt, though, is honestly one of the greatest, like, Undertale soundtracks, like, of all time. Like, seriously, though, like, it's just such masterful work. Like, I can't say anything else about it. Like, I'm sure many other people, like, have said just such great things about this, and yeah, like, getting to hear this, like, in the 5th, like, anniversary concert when I watched that, like, oh, like, they went through, like, the whole song, like, didn't, like, cut corners with it, and that's how you do it, because this song, like, needs to be listened to all the way through. And, like, I've seen reaction videos, people reacting to this where, like, literally they cannot say anything because they just don't want to talk over the music. That's how, like, just magical, like, and just amazing, like, sounding like this is. Because honestly, just such an incredible masterpiece. Like, honestly, I would love, like, to go spend the whole 6, like, this is one of the longest, like, Undertale soundtracks, and, like, it is a great, like, long Undertale, like, soundtrack. I think it is actually the longest Undertale soundtrack in the Undertale, like, catalog. But yeah, so amazing, man. Like, absolutely incredible. Like, this is honestly, like I said, one of Toby Fox's, like, best work. Like, I can't, like, say, like, this is definitely one that I will listen to 100 times over, and, like, I'll probably even, like, cry, like, each time I listen for it, because, like, no, not much music, like, does that, though, but, like, this music, though, will get me crying, like, on a good day when I'm just really, like, vibing, like, into the music. Oh, wow. Seriously, Undertale, definitely 100% S tier. If that's not an S tier on your tier ranking list, you guys are out of your flipping mind. Like, how would that not be an S tier? Like, holy crap, Undertale is absolutely insanely good. You just get to this other goofy sounding themes and, like, Undertale's catalog right after this, like, okay, yeah, sure, why not? Go to something absolutely one of the most gorgeous, like, sounding soundtracks in, like, video game, like, history, and then you just go to definitely not a gorgeous sounding track at all, but one of the most goofiest soundtrack. Hey, wait till Toby Fox goes for this soundtrack. It questions me sometimes, but I'll put it slightly. I'll put it above Ruins. Why not? We'll put it there. It's a nice. It's a very nice, like, a good women like soundtrack, I suppose. All right, The Choice. Oh yeah, this is like the music that you hear, like, when you actually, like, you've done some pretty good choices, and, like, Santa's not going to go try to, like, murder you and stuff, and you're, like, if in your genocide, like, route. Yeah, again, you know where I'm going with this at this point. Like, come on, it should be obvious. I'm not really into these types of themes. You're more than welcome, like, to like stuff like this. This is like the cool sounding, like music, like you mean the judgment, like, music that you like. Sure, you can like it, but not my cup of tea. I'll put it right there. The Choice. Why not? Small Shock. Yeah, I'll put you right there. And then kind of with, like, the whole thing of, like, the ooh and long elevator. I think you're probably the best out of these, like, just, like, atmospheric, like, sounding, like, pieces, I suppose. Oh, but then we get to, like, a whole plethora of, like, great sounding, like, soundtracks, like, coming up. Oh, boy. I'm not gonna pronounce this right for the life of me. Well, let's try, though. Bergentrückung.
Bergentrückung.
You guys are gonna start laughing at me. They're gonna start laughing at me in the comments how bad I absolutely, like, butchered that. Yeah, go ahead. I give you permission to go start laughing at me. But it's a great lead-in, though, like, to, like, ASGORE's, like, theme, though. I'm gonna put it right there. Oh, here we go, ASGORE's theme. Yeah. Oh man, seriously, man, like, Toby Fox does such an amazing job with the battling themes in this game. But believe it or not, though, like, I'm actually, let me think about it. You know what? Would this be a theme I wouldn't mind listening to 100 times over? Yeah, I'm thinking about it. You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna give ASGORE just barely S tier. Like I think it just like it doesn't feel like a song that would go in A tier for me. Honestly, like to really be honest, like I mean Toriel's theme, like I feel like definitely that'd be A tier for me. But ASGORE's theme, just oh my gosh, just how like great of an intense theme it is. Like when you feel like this is like one of the final bosses like you're going through like in like your Undertale run. It's just such a great theme. Like finally like fighting like the king of like all the monsters, like ASGORE, like oh, so great, man. Yeah, it's just a great theme like to hear, like while ASGORE's just casually just whipping your butt like over and over and over again. I mean, you end up like dying to ASGORE a bunch of times, you know. Great battling theme. Honestly, I think it deserves to be an S tier for sure. Oh, love it a lot. It's just such a banger of a track. But so great, like for like what you think is like the final like boss theme in the game, but in reality it's not. There's so much more like later on in the game. Then we get to creepypasta music here.
You idiot! In this world, it's kill or be killed. You really are an idiot.
I don't like it enough, like for the fact just like it's very creepy as all hell. Definitely. Oh, right there.
You idiot.
I know, I kept putting it in D tier. Probably should be an F tier, but nah, like I'll appreciate like a good creepy ass like sounding like soundtrack. And this one is definitely creepy like in its own right, but just like wacky and just weird all around. But honestly, it fits the like freaking wacky as all hell like Omega like Flowey fight, cause like and like I love like how it includes like the big Flowey laugh. Like you would think that'd be included in like the actual OST, but no. Flowey breaks through like the fourth wall in the game like so hard that he's literally breaking through like the soundtrack in the game like too. Like you gotta include like it just wouldn't feel like the soundtrack if you didn't include like Flowey's evil laugh. I can't believe I'm saying so much about that, but it's just a great way like then just like go into the beat drop of like the song, and then I love how it switches like with, like the static like sounds like the like little vibes like going for like each like the different like souls and stuff. Great theme, honestly, like all around, like for sure. It doesn't go up to like that S tier for me, like no, but I'll put you like right there though. Just great, just wacky theme all around. This definitely is one of the way wackier like themes in like Undertale's catalog that actually like works out like really well. And for a definitely pretty hard boss fight for sure. This fight is ridiculously like hard. Oh my gosh. But oh, this theme though, actually like I recently used this theme for like a really awesome moment in one of my Pokemon giveaway like videos, and it was so fitting because like it's the finale like for like the wheel like spinning thing that I was doing like but oh man, like honestly like when I never like listening to like remixes like for like this like song, I didn't really find too many remixes of this song I like, but definitely the original though still holds up to me so well. Like it's so great, man. Like it's like it's like the music like oh you're fighting back, like you actually have the power like to go and defeat Fly. Like this is the finale, you gotta work your hardest, like give it your all. It's just such a great theme all around, honestly. And honestly like I mean like this is a pretty popular Undertale soundtrack, but I'm not sure like many people out there that would actually probably put this all the way in S tier. But oh, you bet I'm putting this like an S tier though, and I'm actually gonna put it at top of ASGORE. Like I like this theme more than like ASGORE, especially this part here. Got those like bell like sounds like in the background, and just like oh like determination, baby. This is also a very fitting theme like for determination, but oh man. This whole part here is just honestly glorious, man. Oh, absolutely glorious. So fun to listen to while you're trying to go beat like Flowey's ass. Ah, yes, so good. Then we got an ending. It's just kind of having a little bit of like reuse of like the falling down like theme like you hear like earlier like way like in the beginning of like the soundtrack. He loves bringing that like soundtrack like back. For me, like, I mean, like, this is, like, a nice, like, you know, like, theme, I suppose, but, you know, kind of like where I put, like, Falling Down, though, which is, I believe, I think I put it in C tier, right? Oh yeah, so it's in the middle of C tier, and yeah, I'll probably put it just a little bit like above, like since it is a little bit better than like the original like Fallen Down theme. Yeah, for me, there's nothing really too incredibly special about it. I mean, it's just kind of like another like rendition of like the Fallen Down theme, and I'm not really too huge like a fan of like the Fallen Down theme. So, but I do love like this whole moment like in the game here, like though, like where you're having like all like you can create so many different like endings like for like the neutral stuff, and I've seen like the videos from like it's crazy like all different like things that Toby Fox has to think about like making like all these different like types of like endings, like the characters like you end up like killing like in like the neutral like route. Pretty crazy, honestly, but pretty nice like neutral like ending like theme though. It's just like an ending, like you get multiple endings, and it's a pretty decent like neutral theme, but it's just nothing too special like for me, honestly, even though this part here is actually like pretty good, but it's just an average soundtrack for me though. Yeah. She's playing the piano. Yeah, this is where we're getting into like the true laboratory like stuff. Yeah, but like right there, yeah, high FF tier. Oh, but here we are. The true laboratory, like theme, like the area in the game that gives you so much lore. Lore. You get more of that like Gaster like lore and stuff like too, with the hidden like 17 like entry. I mean, for being like a pretty like creepy like sounding theme though, like it's not bad, like really, honestly. Like this actually like one I found that this actually is one of like somebody's like favorite like soundtracks, like Here We Are, like, and I could see for good reason. I mean, it's not a bad soundtrack in any means, like for sure. Like I'm actually gonna be putting this like in the B tier. I like it more than like these ones like here. I know, pretty crazy, right? That's an interesting opinion for you there. But it's just something about the song, like even though like it's kind of supposed to be one of those like creepy like disturbing like songs, it's just something about it though, like it's just done well. Like it's actually like it's not like too creepy at the point that like yeah, you're gonna get absolutely like terrified or something like you idiot, like for example, but it serves its purpose like very well. And honestly, like I think the theme's pretty great overall for sure. And this theme here too, another like pretty like underrated like soundtrack in Undertale's like catalog, where you're fighting like and music that plays with, and you're fighting some of like the I'm butchering this so hard, I apologize. I'm horrible at pronunciation if you found out throughout this video. Amalgam. Overall, not a like bad like a different version of like the fighting theme, yeah. For me though, it's probably gonna like go pretty low B tier, but I just don't feel like it deserves to be in like in the C tier, like no. I'll probably like honestly, Dogsong deserves to be in low B tier, so you know I'll put it in between Ruins and like Dogsong. I think that's a decent spot for it. But then here's the pretty good like version of like Fallen Down. Yes, very good version of like Fallen Down. Like it starts off as like just normal Fallen Down, but as you later on the soundtrack, we'll skip forward a little bit. Yep, see, it starts changing a little bit. I mean, people really like this one. I mean, this has 16 like million views like in the Undertale like soundtrack, and yeah, for good reason. I mean, this is like this is such a sweet moment in the game, and I love like how they did like the rendition of like the Fallen like down like theme. It just feels like so fitting like for. Like I love like how Toby Fox like just like keeps mixing up like this melody like in like some kind of way, and like just shaping it like to like still like sound like different in its own way, and people like love it like for that. So yeah, for Fallen Down Reprise, I'll probably put this like it's not S or A tier for me like personally, but I'll put you maybe like right there. I don't think it's better actually than Here We Are, but I think it's about like around like like in this spot here. I think it's a pretty good spot for it. Yeah. All right, Don't Give Up. Yeah, nice theme, like where like honestly this is such a great moment in a game, like when we actually like really saving like all the monsters and everything, and really getting like good relationships like with them like over time, giving you like feeling you that like that awesome determination like and everything, like such an awesome moment like in the game, like but then like Flowey ends up like sucking up all their souls, and we get into one of the greatest like Undertale soundtracks of all time, like next, like what's coming up, like come on like guys. But yeah, yeah, but for me though, it's not something I really would come back to like like often, but definitely pretty good and serves like its great purpose like in the game for a great moment like in the game. I'll put you right there. I think that's it. No, I don't want to put it below that one. No, good there. There we go. Got in the right spot finally. Gosh dang. But, oh, you bet I have so many great things to say about this one. Hopes and Dreams. Holy crap, dude. This is like, I've like watched like this video of like people like, you know, like voting on like what's their favorite like Undertale soundtrack, and this is like I think like the second most popular like Undertale like soundtrack out there, obviously like underneath like Megalovania. Like come on, that's definitely the most popular for sure. But jeez, man, this is so masterfully crafted though. Just the way the song just flows throughout the whole flipping thing, like holy crap, like. Oh man, do I really have to like just say how amazing like this song is? I mean, I think I honestly should, because like this song is honestly absolutely incredible. Like jeez man, Hopes and Dreams, what a phenomenal like soundtrack. Like jeez, like it gives you the chills, like you know you're fighting like for all the monsters and trying to stop like as your dreamer from taking over everything of the whole like power of like the human like souls and everything. Like you are being like at your most determined like as you could possibly be here. You're trying to like save everybody's like hopes and like dreams and everything, and you're having your own hopes and dreams. And gosh dang, dude, like this is honestly like an incredible moment like in the game, and like Toby Fox gave it so much justice for giving it an absolutely banger, spectacular, like phenomenal, astonishing, just like soundtrack in general. Definitely like definitely not better than Undertale in my personal opinion, but definitely very like high like up there like for sure. Definitely second best S tier, at least now like for like the time I'm being just because like, you know, like for me something like personally, like if you give me like some really cool like sounding like notes and stuff, and you give me some electric guitars, because you know I'm all about some good old electric guitars, and this song delivers on the good electric guitars, man, because you know I'm a big rock and roll guy. I mean, give like electric guitars like this here. It just goes like for so many different like types of like instruments and stuff, but it just flows like so well, like everything. Like holy crap, like how does he do it, man? How does Toby Fox do it? Too good. But this one's not too good. Burn in Despair. Yeah, this song could go Burn in Despair. I'll put you I'll put you like right here. Yeah, you can go Burn in Despair in the F rank. But this next song, oh, this one's definitely not Burning in Despair. Putting that right under Hopes and Dreams immediately. You bet your butt. Oh gosh dang, like it's kind of like a continuation of like Hopes and Dreams, but just like it's not better than Hopes and Dreams, but like it's almost better than it. Like man, like it, like you're like this title is perfect. You're trying to save the world, and like this is like the peak of your determination, like saving your like friends like from like Asriel, everything. Like it's just such a banger track, and of course you're bringing like back in like some good like guitars in there, and just like some very just like strong like sounding like music like in general. Like I'm not a musical genius here, so I'm just doing the best I can to describe it. But then you got beautiful parts like this that just gives you the chills casually, that you just get back to rocking, trying to save the world and trying to save like your friends from big old Asriel dreamers trying to take over like the whole underground, probably like the whole world or something, you know. Such a banger like of like a soundtrack, a rockin' good like soundtrack, 100% S tier without a shadow of a doubt, like of my mind. But yeah, you get like besides Burn in Despair, like you get like freaking 3 themes like in a row, like you know, coming up here that all deserve to be in S tier. And here's one of our last ones that is gonna be S tier. Like I was saying, Memory, like we're gonna get to one later that has a much better version of it, and yes, it is a much better version of it. Oh my gosh. Like those notes, man, like whatever like way like he designed like that music there, like oh, it gives me the like I'm getting the chills like heavily like right now. Oh my gosh, man. Oh man, this is such a great moment in the game, man, when you're like trying to go save Asriel. Man. What else do I have to say? Well, it's definitely not going above some of these themes, like, here, but I'll probably put it right there, his theme. Oh, man, dude. why this like Toby Fox so good at just making very simple sounding things. It's just like, and it makes like a much better like a little bit orchestrated like version of it here. And I love like when all the music like instruments start coming in like right here, I believe. Yeah. Oh, when all those instruments come in, it's just so nice, dude. Oh, so glorious, man, dude. Why is all the Azrael themes just so amazing, man? He blew it out of the park with these. Yeah, like 3 Azrael themes in S tier. Like, and I don't care. They deserve to be in S tier, man. Alright, well then we get a not so like great one. Continuing with the not so great Undertale soundtracks. I'll give a little bit of shout out to the like benefit of the doubt and put it in D. Moving on. Reunited. After the whole big madness of like you dealing like with Azrael Dreamer, like one like the honestly like the one of the like most craziest and most epic like portions like in Undertale, then you just get like music like just like, oh, you're reunited like with your friends and like you're reunited with all the underground again, and you can just like reunite with everybody like one last time, you know, before you go and like exit like out of like the underground, like finally after like all the hard work that you like put in like throughout like you're making friends of all the monsters and everything. Like it's great. Just getting really just like like that these monsters actually can be like really good like people, like really good like creatures, and we shouldn't like be fearing them because like I mean they have like their own powers and stuff, but they can use them for good and stuff. Like honestly, but like this is definitely one of like the like I mean like I won't put it like an S or A, but like, you know, great like theme honestly all around, like a pretty good like chilling theme like for sure. I'll probably put it like right here. I think that's a pretty good spot for it. And we get the not too long of a soundtrack, but you know it's definitely the better version of the like menu theme. Boop 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 boop. This sounds so much more lively. Do 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 do. Boom 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 boom. Do 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 do. Yeah, for just being a 32-second soundtrack and me putting it all the way like a B tier, it just sounds so fun and just joyful, and like you got it for so much of like the game. Like this is great. I look for like a 30. That's one of the best like short soundtracks in the game, honestly. And yeah, Respite for me, again, it's kind of one of those, like, I mean, it's not as bad as, like, maybe stuff like The Choice and, like, maybe, like, Confession or something. I'm probably gonna put this one probably around, like, yeah, I'm gonna put it, like, high D tier. Like, I think it just doesn't barely get, like, the C tier, like, for me. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't feel like it's better than Spooktune, so actually I'm gonna put this one, like, down here. Changing my mind on that one. Yeah, well, actually now that I'm listening to it a little bit more, you know what? I'm gonna give it a little bit of benefit of doubt. I'm gonna put you, like, I'll put you, like, right there, yeah. We'll give you low C ranking. Just not honestly something I'd be listening to like too often though, but it's pretty though. Yeah, really pretty sounding like stuff here. Bring it in, guys. The credits theme. Yeah. Credits theme is honestly not too bad. Yeah, but there's like where you get like all the shout outs, like all the people like supported like the game like throughout like development, like no, that's definitely a much better theme out of like these like 2 credit like themes here, but still though, this is a pretty like solid like credit theme, and I love how it goes for like different like renditions of like, you know, like the different like themes you hear throughout the game. Like you hear, I believe like you hear I know for certain like you hear like a little Spear of Justice in there. You hear a little bit of like on a Death by Glamour like theme. You hear a little bit of like the core like theme like in there, and then you hear like some of those classic like, you know, Undertale notes like you hear at the end. Like I think like I forget like what other soundtracks like it comes from, but you just get like a nice like going through like a lot of like the soundtracks like you've heard in the game, but just like in like a little bit of like a slight different like style, and I love that. So it's just a great fun like credits theme like in general. Right there, I think it's like a pretty nice solid like just like pretty good like solid like just B for me. I love this like a little Undyne part here. Yeah, like I said, I love how they like remix like some like the other like themes like you hear like for like playing the game. It's very nicely like done for sure. But this theme it's a kind of like a continuation. Like we go from like Save the World being a continuation of Hopes and Dreams, but then like Last Goodbye is a continuation of like Save the World. God, I love like this like sound that like he goes for like in both like Save the World and like Last Goodbye. Great like stuff. But I mean, out of like between like Save the World and like Hopes and Dreams, this definitely is like not gonna be like an S tier, but I still love how he uses like the Save the World like theme like here though. It's just so good. Like it's just such a pumping like tune, man. It's like and then like now like the tune's being used like instead of like you trying to go like really like put the effort like you're trying to save your friends, like you're just trying to put the effort of trying to avoid like just some random words like spinning around or like moving around all around like in the credits like area. But throws in like some like little like new elements like in the song like here and there. I'll put it right here. I think that's a pretty good spot for it. Not too bad at all. But we're getting to the final. We're getting to the final 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more soundtracks left, guys. It's been a journey, man, and I'm glad any of you guys have stuck for watching through all the way through the video. Like this is not our last goodbye yet. We still got a few left to go through, but we are getting very close to the end here. And thank you to anybody like who decided to stick all the way through. This means a lot to me. This is definitely one of my longer videos because I mean the Undertale soundtrack takes a while to get through, and I don't want to just like put it in a spot. No, I actually want to talk about the song and tell you how much I appreciate like the music, you know. So yeah, let's go into one of our last like I mean there's actually one other like pretty mediocre one. This is definitely probably gonna be one of like the final like F tier like ranks though, but oh man, just hearing this though like the warrior. I mean honestly I feel like it's like the warrior. I feel like the song should be called like but the warrior that refused to die, like or the true like the hero that refused like to die, like you know like serves like definitely like a great just epic theme for like Undyne's like revival. And you know what? For that I will go and give it like I'll go give it like a little bit of a D rank there. Yeah, actually I don't think it's gonna be F rank. Oh man, the three amazing genocide themes. God, like besides Megalovania, this used to be one of my like favorite like Undertale soundtrack of all time, and still to this day this is definitely one of my like favorite like Undertale like soundtracks of all time. And yeah, like I said, I like it more than like Spear Justice, so it's definitely gonna go above there. Like, oh my gosh, like this is like for some like freaking crazy fish lady like to go like and like she's breaking apart like phasing away, but she has such determination like inside of her, regains the strength to go and fight again. And this is the theme you hear like while fighting her, like the warrior that just refused, like the hero that does like this true hero that refused to die. Like oh my gosh, dude. Incredible theme, like seriously, like Undyne the Undying, yeah, Undyne the Undying gets an amazing, incredible theme made by like Toby Fox here, and I absolutely adore it, man. Like this, like I said, was one of my favorite like Undertale soundtracks, like for a good while, and definitely for good reason. It's just so much fun, like to like it's just such a like I mean like it's fun to listen to, but like it's also just like one of those like themes like that like you get you like into like a fighting like mood though, and like you know like this is like a theme that like you're fighting somebody that like is not messing around, like for sure, because Undyne is definitely not messing around like in this moment here, because you killed so many monsters and Undyne wants to like get like vengeance like on you for like what you like done. And yeah, you have this like great culmination of like of a theme here. And we get our very short one, Power of Neo. Yeah, I mean, pretty, like, I honestly wish, like, this Metaton fight here, like, would have been, like, way longer, because, I mean, like, they feel, like, it felt like this was gonna be another one of, like, the long fights, like, you had to go through, like, in the genocide route, but no, it wasn't. But people done some, like, this song good justice, though, and I, again, kind of like the menu theme, it's a pretty good, like, 30-second, like, theme, and I'm probably gonna actually put it, actually, probably, like, high B tier, yeah. Not bad, but so you're wondering the one soundtrack that was gonna be above Undertale? One of the most memed soundtracks in this, like, for sure. But for good I understand why this like soundtrack got so memed, but like Bam, 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 na, na, na. I mean, like, it's a great, it's like a meme soundtrack for sure, but like, oh man, but you can't deny how much of a good rockin' tune it is. And like I was mentioning earlier for like Hopes and Dreams, when you give me some good electric guitars, and what this song is all about, give me some good electric guitars, like a really rockin' theme for like a freaking like just skeleton who wears pink slippers and a black jacket and absolutely beating the crap out of you. Like, oh my gosh, like, what other theme would you want to like have like playing from like an insanely like with all most difficult like fights like in all of like Undertale? Like I would definitely want this theme to be like playing. I mean, Sans ended up taking me like 2 hours like to go and beat, and throughout the whole time like when I'm fighting it for 2 hours, like I didn't turn off the music at all because it's just too good. Like, oh holy crap, like just such an amazing like theme like overall. And honestly, I just want to have it like I want to like play like all the way through, just like the give the song like the justice like it deserves. Like Megalovania is just such a great like rockin' like soundtrack. I mean, like the meme stuff like aside, it's just such a absolute like banger of a soundtrack. And still like to this day, like just because like since I'm like very heavily like into like the big like rock and roll like genre like of like music, this theme like really hits for me like hard like for that. And you know, like overall like for the fight like too like and everything, like it just like it feels like it just fits like this like hidden side of like Sans, like you never knew, like just some like skeleton that only has like 1 HP and like it could do just so much to you and cause you like just so much like havoc like in like pain and give you like one of like the baddest times you're ever gonna have like in a history like of like playing this game, like for sure. Like I still love coming back like and seeing like people's reactions like the Sans like first attack, like they just realize like, oh no, what have they gotten themselves like into, like Sans, man. Yeah, no, freaking Toby Fox did his theme so much justice, and it's amazing like how even Toby Fox was able to even get this character like into Smash and create just such like a great theme that still like is fun to listen to like 7 years like later, like how Undertale like is like great rockin' theme. And then we have Good Night, the final Undertale soundtrack. Honestly, like when we get to this one, it just kind of just gives me chills, like for the fact that like you've gone through a whole listen for like the 101 like soundtrack in the game again. It's just like, wow, you got through it again. Listen to this absolutely spectacular like soundtrack. So honestly, for that reason, I'm probably gonna put it right there. Yeah. There you go. This is my full like Undertale like OST like tier ranking. And so let's go through all of them. So in F rank we got Long Elevator as my least favorite like Undertale soundtrack of all time. We got Barrier, Core Approach, Anticipation, Danger, Mystery, Dogbass, Ghouliday, Small Shock, For the Fans, Chill, Confession, like Mystery Place, The Choice, Burn and Despair, Live Report, but she's playing the piano. Then for D rank, which is the ones that are just like, it's bad, but it's like not horrible. Like Oh My, Last Episode, But the Earth Refused to Die, Final Power, Promotion, Oh One True Love, So Heats, Death Report, You Idiots, Start Menu, Unnecessary Tension, Dating Tenants, So Holiday, Quiet Water, Undyne, Pathetic House, like Spookwave, Spooktune. Then for C, just the average like music. Oh Dungeon, So Temperate, Bergentrückung, Good Night, Respite, Once Upon a Time, Your Best Friend, Don't Give Up, Falling Down, and Ending, Alphys, Shop, Tem Shop, Where That Carries Over You, I Did Disproportionately Small Gap, Thundersnail, Wrong Enemy, Determination, Run, Dating Fight, Can You Really Call This a Hotel? I Didn't Even Receive Minutes on My Pillow or anything, and another medium. Then we get to the B, which is the pretty good songs, Power of Neo, Date Star, Nyeh, Ghost Fight, Here We Are, Falling Down, Bring It In Guys, Home, Music Box, Temmie Village, It's Showtime, Reunited, Snowy, Enemy Approaching, Menu Full, Stronger Monsters, Hotel, Song that might play when you fight Sans, Ruins, and a Glam, and Dogsong. I know I went for it the other way around, my bad. But still read them all off. And for the really, really good, like, the soundtracks that I wouldn't, like, that I listen definitely, like, listen to definitely a couple times, like, over is, we got, Snowdin Town, Memory, Home, Waterfall, Heartache, Sans, Metal Crusher, Nyeh, It's Raining Somewhere Else, Last Goodbye, Your Best Nightmare, Core, and Dummy. Then we get to the absolutely spectacular soundtracks, which we got a total of, actually 12 absolutely like incredible like soundtracks. I mean, still like the A soundtrack, like A tier ranking soundtracks are all like incredible like in their own way, like for sure. But these ones, for me personally, like really stand out to me as like some of my like all-time like favorites. So you got ASGORE, Finale, Spider Dance, His Theme, Bonetrousle, Spirit Justice, Battle Against a True Hero, Death by Glamour, Save the World, Hopes and Dreams, Undertale, and Megalovania is my all-time favorite Undertale soundtrack. So kind of have like your list there, like Undertale is like my favorite, and you get the, well, Megalovania is like my favorite like Undertale soundtrack, then you get to Undertale is my second favorite, Hopes and Dreams third, Save the World fourth, Death by Glamour fifth, and you can kind of go down like, so that's like my top like 15 like there, or like top 20 like favorite Undertale like soundtrack. So you would have all the way as like 13 Dummy Core, like 14 Your Best Nightmare, 15 Last Goodbye, 16 is Raining Somewhere Else, 17 Nyeh, 18 Metal Crusher, and then Sans just barely gets in there like a number like 20. That's hilarious. But seriously though, like this Undertale like soundtrack is like just one of a kind, like, and honestly like I would love to hear like where you like maybe like you could tell me like your like top 20 like you like have like an Undertale like soundtrack wise, or maybe like just top 10 or top 5, I don't care, just tell me like some of your favorite like Undertale soundtrack of all time, and like something like where like which one do you end up like putting like in S tier, like for example, or if you want to tell me every single like thing you put in certain tiers, and honestly I wouldn't mind hearing that like either. But this is my full tier ranking here with F, D, C, B, A, and S, so like some of the greatest like soundtracks. And yeah, you gotta still commend like Toby Fox for making a soundtrack that even like 7 years like later, it still holds up as honestly one of the greatest like video game soundtrack of all time, because like I've said, this is like one of my favorite soundtrack like video game like soundtracks, and for good reason. I mean, some of the ones that only comes kind of like close to like this is like the Mario Galaxy soundtracks. I mean, those are just personal like for me, but like no other music just touches me like with like all these different like types of emotions like Undertale like soundtrack does. Like you get great things like I'm playing like right here for the outro that just gets you so emotional and just like so compassionate like for the game, and then you just get like ones like Megalovania that gets you like really rocking, or like a really good rocking like tune. There's ones that are just really bopping like Death like Glamour, like he does just so many different like styles of music, like gets you feeling so many different things. Like you feel emotional, you feel like rocking out, like you just feel like just have like bouncing around, just having a fun time to a song like Bonetrousle. Like it's just like it amazes me like all the different like kind of like vibes like Toby Fox like does like with his like music here, and I'm so glad I finally was able like to really show my like appreciation for it. I do apologize at the fact that like I'm not like the most like biggest musical genius ever like out there. Like probably better people out there that could like really like give you like in-depth like detail of like why some of like the soundtracks are actually like really good. Like like a singer, or like someone actually like sings like songs, or like a composer or something. But still though, for like just like a normal like gamer like perspective, like the Alex I hear though, who's appreciate Undertale like still like 7 years like later after the game was released, like on December like 15 of 2022, I'm glad I was able like to finally showcase like my OST like ranking the Undertale like for you guys. So yeah, once again, please tell me like what your ranking of some of these songs are. If this was like your S tier, like down in the comments below. And thank you guys so much for watching my Undertale like tier ranking video, and I will be seeing you guys later in the next awesome tier ranking video here on the Woody Strikers channel, and I will be seeing you guys next time. Bye bye. I'll see you guys in the next tier ranking video. See you later, everybody. Do 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 do.